And we're back. I'm going to tell you how you can do any task as a business owner. Now, as a business owner, there's a bunch of parts that we don't like, right? You might like taking calls, you might like, making content, you might not like taking calls, you might not like making content. Now, but how you can, get out of that rut, that mini ruts that we get in a day, where we can't work. It's just like a disgusting feeling where like we're not working, but we're also not enjoying the moment. I'm going to teach you how you can destroy that and just go from task to task, task, task like a little robot. Now, the reason why I've been able to, post consistently, work for like 12 hours or even sometimes 16 hours and enjoy the work that I do. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people are consistent, but a lot of people are not pushing the effort. They're not PRing. Do you know that guy in the gym who, like has worked out for 4 or 5 years and he still looks the same? He still looks like really bad. Have you seen those guys? Probably you have, right? If you go to the gym. And this is the thing, right? Those people are consistent. They're showing up to the gym every single day, but they're not trying. They're not learning. They're not like trying to get better. They're just doing it for the sake of it. And that's when a business dies. That's when a person dies. That's when everything goes bad. Now, I'm going to tell you the superpower, which is used by, athletes, really high performing people. And basically what dopamine loading is that you attach a reward to the work, right? So, and you can just do that again and again and again, right? Now, if I can't do the next task, let's say I just finished up content because I love making content, right? If I'm like exhausted or like I'm just like, oh man, I have to do this stuff. And also, let me tell you the biggest reason. These little sessions, which you guys think, doesn't matter or like are small, let's say you do it for 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes, and you do this like 6 times. Those are 2 hours of your day gone. You need to know the importance of it. And that will make you sleep late. That will make you, wake up the next day. And you're just going to lose like 8 hours in 48 hours. In like, or 24 hours, you're going to lose 4 hours. So it piles up. So first of all, be really aware of these like little moments where you're like kind of not doing anything. And the reason is because there's no reward. The brain is like, okay, I just did something which I enjoy. I don't want to go off of that. What can I do which like will, and I know this task is bad. Like, I don't like looking at spreadsheets. I can't do tedious tasks. I just hate it. So if I have that, if I'm like, okay, I have to review this spreadsheet, you know what? I'll drink a white monster if I do it. Now I'm pumped up. Now I'm like, fine. So I go through it. I do it nicely because I know there's a reward in the end. And it could be anything for you. It could be, hitting the gym. It could be, going at late night drives. It could be anything. These are just random photos, by the way. But my point is that you can attach it with anything. Maybe it could be, like going for a walk in the park or like talking to someone. You can make this as little as you want. Like you can make this most minuscule thing in the world. Maybe you like cooking food. Okay, I will finish this task and then I'll cook good food. It could be anything that you guys like, right? It needs to be productive. Now, don't be like, like you want to like go out there and like do all that stuff. No, no, no. That's a big no, no. Don't do something which is degenerate. That's the first thing. And also, this is what you do with every session. You can't just sit there and just like, be like, okay, I've done this once, it's all good. No, no, no. You're going to have different sessions as a business owner. You're in different wavelengths, you're in different moods, right? Because as a business requires a lot of things. There's fulfillment, sales, marketing, bunch of things, right? Now, you start off with something you like first. That's the first and most key point. I would highly recommend, and just like it's up to you, you can test it out. Wake up, do some deep work, hit the gym, and then come back. And just like, like go off that. That works so well for me because if I hit the gym like super early, I'm pumped up now, I don't want to work. And if I like just, work and don't hit the gym like later on while I've done like 15 tasks, gym feels kind of bad. So like, I'm like, okay, work for like 90 minutes or 2 hours and just hit the gym in the morning. Then you do something which you don't enjoy. Now it could be, it's like taking out spreadsheets. It could be anything. I love content. I love talking to my clients. I love talking to sales guys. I'm a people's person. I don't really like sitting there, and like do like really like minuscule tasks. I just hate that stuff, right? And then but I have to do it because you just have to do things. You're a grown up. You're a man, right? And these things as a business owner, you just have to do. Now, what do? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna review the spreadsheet and I'm just gonna go for a walk. Like something, just like I could just be like, okay, something I look forward to. I'm not really a walk guy. I'll watch like a podcast or documentary or something, which is like, short, not a lot, like 30, 40 minutes while I'm eating or something. And I repeat the cycle each session. Okay, 2 tasks done. Again, now we start with something we like. Okay, this is done. The spreadsheet work is done. What I like, content. Okay, let me make this YouTube video. Bam, YouTube video is done. Okay, what do? I do something which I don't like. Boom, then go again. And this needs to happen in a cycle. It's like a is like a, those the snowball effect. And the second most important thing, this is super crucial, is learning how to outsource. Avoid low leverage tasks at all costs. If a business owner making 10k, 5k, or even 15, 20k a month, you need to avoid these low leverage tasks, because in the start, I get it. Like I get, like, I don't want to hire, I want to save money. I can do that later on as I scale. But if it's draining you, like if it affects the other parts of the business, don't do it. Like me, I don't edit videos. I'm just not good at it. Someone else does it for me, right? And the reason is because, first of all, I don't like the process of it. That someone else can do it 10 times better than me, so why not? And they enjoy it. So those three factors are in the favor. If I do it, those three factors are on the negative. So, and also working with the people that I enjoy. Like when I give this video, I just give this video out. The video gets done. I don't even double check it, because I trust the person that I'm giving this video to. I'm like, he's my guy. So I don't need to sit there, be like, do I need to see this video again? Do I need to do? I'm like, okay, he knows, he did it. I know him. Boom, done. I don't double check the videos. Now, if he messes up, you guys will see some unhinged stuff. But like, yeah, that really never happens, and that's why I enjoy working with him, so that I can focus on fulfillment and creating the actual assets, this stuff I'm talking to you right now, for the business. And I like taking calls, right? I like taking calls with my clients. I like taking calls with, sales guys. I like just, learning from the best, doing all that stuff. But you might hate it. You might not enjoy it. So what do? You remember your dopamine cycle. You list out, this is what you can do. Super simple. List out what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy, the aspects of the business. Second thing that you do, which is super, super crucial, is you say, okay, what are going to be the rewards? You think of them. Don't go wild out, right? Don't go like, oh, I'm just going to, like, go meet girls all night and just like do something random. Don't do that, right? And you do those two things and you're done. Like, your brain understands that, okay, there's going to be a reward. Because guys, business is hard. It's not that super easy of a task. Yes, it gets easier as you go up, but you're not gonna get, like, you're not gonna hit, like, money every single day. That's just the nature of things. Some months are gonna be good, some months are gonna be bad, some months you're gonna make a lot of money, some months you're gonna make nothing. So all those things matter. Now, this is the point again. Remembering your dopamine cycle, not mine, not anybody else's. And this will get you results, guys. Like, this will get you paid. The reason why, like, when this hits my bank account, that's like a motivation for a week. Like the full week. It doesn't matter how small or big it is. Let's pause. But it's all about, just like, okay, this thing is done. Let's get it. Let's just get it rolling now. And this is how you become the best of the best, guys, and you how you sustain it, because everyone can hit 100k a month. I truly believe by just like logging in or just like grinding all day, you can hit it. But like, will you be able to sustain it? Sustenance is the hard part. That's what the best people do on the planet. The reason why Jeff Bezos is rich is because every year he makes billions. It's not like Amazon falls off like every year and then it catches back up. He's able to sustain that. And you have to learn and accept the change and of like thinking around your work. If you don't enjoy, you'll not be good at it. That's the truth. I was making these YouTube videos some days I didn't enjoy. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna record. After that masterclass, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna record. I'm gonna like think of different topics. I'm gonna learn more, because that's what I kind of like doing, is testing out different formats, different things. And I worked on that. So it's all about, because I know this video will hit. I know this video will be good because the amount of research I've done, because the amount of things that I've talked about, the new sort of like way of doing it. And after this video, I'm gonna do something which I don't like, or maybe I like, right? Okay, this video is done. Let's say I don't like making this video, or like I hate you guys, which is wrong. So I'll go there and I'll just like do some spreadsheet work, or I'll do sit there, or I'll watch a documentary while I'm eating. Like, it depends on what you like and what you don't like, right? Because you can't dopamine detox out of life. This whole monk mode thing, like Iman Ghazi has made, brother, you are messing yourself up really, really badly, because those are periods of times where you're locking in and you're gonna lock out. You can't lock out of life. Business is forever. If you're in this game, if you're in this for the long run, you're gonna do this till you die. So think about that. Like, am I creating a business? Am I creating this thing which can last forever? Because retirement is BS. Like, you'll retire for 3 weeks and you'll feel like, oh, need to work again. Because you're a different kind of individual who makes a business work in the first place, right? So you can't just relax. And all they need to like build a business in a way that allows you to work for decades, right? Because the long run you will win. A lot of people come and go, guys. A lot of people you'll see come and go is not because they were like bad, or they were like, like something happened to them. It could, in some cases does, but like people just fall out. It's like, those marriages which are just like dragging on. They they didn't see the person for like who they are. They were in love, they just got married, and then the whole marriage is all falling apart. Because they were like, okay, if I have to live with this person for the rest of my life, is he or she a good fit? Like, you have to ask yourself these questions when you're even with your business, because your business is going to be with you till you die, unless you want to like take a job or do something else. That's like your thing. But like, yeah. So actionable of this video: create a reward system. That's the first thing. Make a list of what you don't like or you like, right? Find ways to outsource low leverage tasks, and pick any one of these and work this for a week and come back to this video again and then do the next. Work on a problem for 1 week, and I can guarantee you that problem will go away if you rigorously do it. That's what Steve Jobs did. That's why he was the best. That's what the best of the best do. They obsess over a minuscule problem, and they take over the problems that you are avoiding. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.